Hello, my beautiful Scorpios. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome back, welcome to my channel. I'm Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. And today we're doing a reading for the collective sign of Scorpio, Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, cross-watching, whatever you're here for. We're here for you. Okay, so we're going to do a coffee cup and tarot, and then an oracle card at the end to close out. These tend to be a little bit longer, so I can't do coffee cups every week, but we're going to do one now, and hopefully I can get one in once a month for all the signs that I read for. All right. So as I said, it's a collective reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Please consider subscribing. I am 15 away from 900, so I'm really excited about that. So if you haven't subscribed and you like my style of reading, please consider doing so. I appreciate each and every one of you that are subscribed, and I appreciate every single view, like, and comment that you put out there for me. Okay, this is going to be posted on August 14th, mid-August, right? Almost the end of summer weather for me here in Maine. Please forgive my hair. It's very humid today, so my hair is just doing its own thing. I won't be on camera very long, though, because I want you to see the coffee cup as it's revealed to us. So I'm going to face the camera down, and we are going to get into it. Okay, my lovelies. Let's see what the cup has for you. There's an overview of the inside of the cup. Just trying to drain the liquid out so it doesn't get all over the desk. I hope you're all doing well wherever you are. Would love to know where you're watching from, what you're doing. A lot of times when I listen to readings for my sign, I'm like doing housework and dishes, and I'm just kind of listening. So would love to know what you do while you have this reading on. Okay, here we go. All right. Wow. Okay, let's see, Spirit. What do you have for messages for my beautiful Scorpios? If you haven't watched me do this before, I'm looking into the cup, and then I'm listening to my guides. I'm listening for messages on what the images that I see, what is the message for you. The first thing I see is it looks like a lot of different figures here, and they're kind of connected by some means. It could be family connection, it could be co-worker connection, but there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like 7 people. It's kind of swirly. You can see it there, and they're all connected. It gives me a feeling of like happiness, joy. It could be a family reunion I'm hearing. Maybe some of you are getting together with family, or you're having some sort of celebration where people are getting together. You're all connected, maybe as a family. It could also be a company picnic where, the company is putting something on and everybody is there together. It gives me a feeling of happiness. So some of you may be doing either the family reunion thing, some sort of celebration. I don't get the sense that it's like a wedding or like an organized thing. It feels like it's a more lighthearted thing. Family reunions are that. Company picnics can be that. So not getting the feeling that it's something that, you had to plan for months. I'm just getting a feeling like this is just a really fun gathering. Scorpios. Okay, let's see what we have next. Sometimes I'm going to be silent because I'm looking at the images and feeling what Spirit is giving me for a message. It's like this goes on and on forever. It's several places in the cup. I see it here, here, and here. It's like a long... It could be a series of events that are happening, a series of reasons why a bunch of connected people need to get together. Oh my goodness. They're just showing me an estate sale or an estate auction as well. So several different times where this group of people has to get together to do some sort of activity. Now, the estate sale, that doesn't really fit with what they first gave me with a lighthearted thing. So there could be a couple of different messages for different groups of people watching. So, yeah. So, in one sense, there's a group of you that it's a company picnic, a family reunion. For another group of you, it's going to be organizing like 3 different dates or 3 different events. There's 3 times when this group of connected people has to get together to do something. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh. So, I don't know if you can see that. You see there's a tiny cross right there, right on the lip of the cup. See that? And it looks like there are 2 people looking up at the cross. One person has their hands up like this. So this can represent somebody has crossed, and somebody has crossed over and you're thinking about them or praying about them. Maybe it has to do with the estate sale thing. It doesn't have to, but maybe for some of you it does. But there are 2 people. It's like 2 adult people and 2 children. It's like generations are looking at or thinking about this person who's crossed. Another thing, another message that's coming in is that you're looking at this friend or member of your family who has decided to join either the priesthood or become a minister. It could even be a nun. I don't know how many people go into those professions anymore, but I'm getting the feeling like it's almost like you're cheering them on, like you're saying, wow, good for you, or I'm proud of you, or some feeling I'm getting is, are you sure this is what you want to do? Okay, so for some, you may be asking the person if they're absolutely sure that this is the road they want to go on. Okay, let me see. I see a bunch of releasing of butterflies or butterflies. There's a lot of butterflies here. This is underneath that scene with the cross, but there's a person here kind of skipping and there's a bunch of butterflies above their head. So that's pretty cool. Okay, now they're showing me like equipment. Like I see there's a jackhammer, some sort of, I get the feeling of equipment. I can't really tell what it is. I'm not a tradesman, so I don't know. I see like a jackhammer and I see some other, like maybe a backhoe or a skid steer. So there could be somebody, and now I see a chainsaw. So I don't know if this type of thing is connected to either the person who's crossed over or the person who's decided that they want a life as a minister, pastor, priest, some sort of something like that, or it could be a totally separate message as well. The butterflies could be connected to the person who's crossed, or they could be connected to a person who is changing their profession, okay? Because butterflies, of course, start out as caterpillars. They go through a state of cocoon-like chrysalis, and then they emerge as a butterfly. So that message could be for some of you Scorpios that you're sort of changing, you're having a big change in your life. Something big is changing and you're becoming different, okay? You, or it could also be somebody you're close to or somebody that you know in your life. I love these coffee cup readings. They're so interesting and intriguing. Okay, now I'm seeing like a person marching. There's like a band leader here with the baton, and there are people around. It looks like they're kind of marching in a circle, like in formation, like practicing their marching skills. I don't know if any of you have kids or if you're in a marching band or if you've been to see some sort of marching band competition, like a drum line or something like that. I'm getting the feeling of organized marching with music. So I don't know that. Anything else, Spirit, on that? Not really, or just that's the image and the message that I'm getting is some sort of marching band, some sort of band competition, and I would love to know in the comments. Whenever I do these coffee cups, I always ask, please let me know what resonated, because I like to know that what I'm doing is helping or making a difference or giving you some information. Okay. It could, sometimes when we get these types of messages, it's somebody who's crossed is seeing that. So they're letting you know, okay, I saw you doing that, or I saw you there, right? So if some of you have been to one of those recently, maybe, so kind of what they're giving me is, let's say you had a grandmother who taught you how to play piano, taught your kids how to play piano or a different musical instrument or something, and they're up there and they're watching how that has gone through the generations, how that music has been passed down, like piano, drums, flute, whatever it is, that they see that. That's so good. I love how my guides will just connect things sometimes from a word or a sentence, and then I can get the whole message. I'm so lucky. I love it. I'm very blessed. Okay, now I'm seeing it's like a circle of a lot of different things. I see two of them. So there's a lot of circle messages, like in the company of your family or friends or whatever, because this here, there are two circles here, and the circle is made up of a lot of different things. I can't tell what each thing is. It's like I see like almost like a dog, a wood stove. There's all these different things in the ring, and they're saying there are so many different things that make us spirit help me, that we are made up of, all the different aspects of our lives, of what we do, of what we feel, of what we see. Not to forget the depth of your humanity and yeah, there's definitely somebody in spirit, Scorpios, who's kind of here, and they're saying sometimes we forget to appreciate the little things in life, like a fire in the wood stove on a cold, stormy day, like being able to play an instrument, like having a nice, gentle time petting your cat or dog, sitting on, like we as humans, we become so many things that we forget about those things that give us joy. And this is a reminder, Scorpios, to remember that. Wow. That simple things in life fill up our soul and our hearts. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling emotional as I'm saying that. Okay, let's see now. They're kind of showing me a person who's jumping into I would say it's a lake. It's like this person here. They're jumping off into this lake, going for a swim, having a good time, whatever. And it even looks like there's more people swimming in there. I love to swim, but I don't get to do it very often. It's, again, Scorpios, it's this reminder about sometimes we have to leave our busy life and go and do something fun just for the heck of it, just to do it, just to feel good. Like everything does not have to be pre-planned, and I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know what they're trying to say. Like sometimes you have to do things on the spur of the moment. Be spontaneous. Thank you, Spirit. Finally giving me the word. Okay. So being spontaneous, right? Enjoying every aspect of your life, being grateful and thankful for all those different things that are in your life. Running water. I mean, there are so many things to be grateful for. Whoever this is really pressing that upon me. So I know there's somebody out there who has somebody in spirit, maybe more than one of you, and they really want you to stop and smell the roses. They really, it's like they want to reach their hand down and pull you away from your phone and computer and just say, look around. Wow, I'm feeling that so strongly. Okay, so the next thing is, okay, do you see that X right there? So and that's right in the middle of nothing. X marks the spot of relaxation. never heard a message like that. So this is what they're trying to say, that sometimes you need to go away from all of the chaotic things that you're doing. Just be. Oh my gosh. Wow. Feeling that so strongly. Okay, let's see. I see somebody on it. It could either be a jet ski or a snowmobile. This message is coming over and over and over again. You're not having enough fun, Scorpios. Somebody wants you to take time out to do the things that you love to do, to enjoy. Now I see a snowman. It's obviously not snowy here, but I know it's wintertime in another part of the world. So we're back at those interconnecting circles that we started out with. Family reunion or company picnic, and then branching out to those 3 circles, those 3 dates, and that possibly someone has crossed some sort of estate sale. Wow. So this whole thing almost feels like, so far, it has been about stopping and being grateful and enjoying the things that you have. Okay. And being happy for the person, even if you don't agree with what they're doing. Sorry, every now and then I have to take my arm off the side of the table because just where I have to be to put this cup there, it hurts sometimes. Even if you don't agree with somebody who wants to be a priest, a pastor, a minister, or whatever it is that they want to do, that you need to be happy for people that are on their own path and doing their own thing. You can just love them, and you don't have to agree with what they do. But as humans, we sometimes forget that, we don't have to all agree on every single thing, right? Another circle with a person in it. I don't know. I see a horse jumping. It's just showing me all the things that you can do to have fun. This is what I'm feeling. That maybe the person who's with the cross, where we were talking about that earlier, is coming through to say, maybe I didn't have as much fun in life as I should have, and I want you. Now I see 2 people dancing right here, dancing, horseback riding, swimming, all those things, whatever it is that makes you happy. All right, going to look at the bottom of the cup now. See what we have there. I see a person skateboarding or snowboarding. It continues. It's continuing, Scorpio, with this message about doing things that make you feel good. I can't believe, I've never really had a cup that has like the same exact theme of messages going through the entire thing. It's crazy. I mean, watching butterflies, the transformation, or just watching butterflies can also be a fun and interesting thing. I love being outside on my property and seeing butterflies or dragonflies or things like that, and just observing. But it's also about transforming. Maybe it's time for you to stop being busy, busy, busy. I see another cross right down here. Right there. I really feel like somebody that's crossed over for many of you is trying to tell you that you need to sometimes take your nose away from the grindstone. Thank you, Spirit. And you need to find things that make you happy, that fill your soul. Holy cow. Okay, whoops, I forgot I still need that. Okay, let's see what your saucer or plate has, if there's any different messages here. That looks like a beehive right there, kind of detached from the tree. Bees are very community oriented, busy, 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 like busy bee. That's where it comes from. And where it's showing that the bee's nest is detaching from there, it's almost like the same message of you need to detach from the busyness of everything that you're doing and try to enjoy it, right? Find the milk and honey, get the honey, right? Yeah, I don't know. Interesting, Spirit. Very interesting. Okay, here we go. So when we turn it this way, this almost looks like a person who's, you can see their kind of their bum there, looking this way, and almost like a spirit here trying to get this message across. I love this. I've never seen anything like this in any plate or saucer or cup that I have read. So I feel like you probably have felt pulled to do this: skiing, skateboarding, swimming, um, going out to a meadow and watching butterflies, just sitting quietly, whatever those things are that fill up your soul. And you feel the pull to do it, and you resist it because you feel like you just have to get your list done. I'm one of those people. I'm always making a list, and I have a very, very hard time relaxing. Okay, let's see. They're right here. You kind of see this person, and it looks like they're planting a garden. Here's another thing. I just can't believe this. So it's, if you enjoy gardening and you haven't been spending any time doing it, go out and do it. Get some seeds or some seedlings or some little plants that have already been started, and just do that. Just do something that makes you happy, that brings you joy, that makes you feel childlike again. I'm sure you won't be disappointed. Just seeing if there's anything else they want to bring out of this cup. I mean saucer, excuse me. Right on the top of this, it looks like two gnomes. I was just laughing because it's very whimsical, very magical feeling. Oh my gosh, Scorpios, I don't know what to say. This whole thing was really about the things that you enjoy, and I hope the spirit and my guides brought through some things that gave you the memory of, now I see seahorses down here, that gives you the memory of, hey, yeah, I used to love doing that. Why haven't I done that lately? So I really hope that that you Scorpios are able to take some time to step out of your comfort zone, as far as, I've got to get this done and that done, I've got to go to work. Maybe you play hooky, take a day off, and just do what feels good. Do what makes you feel good. Love that for you. We could all learn that lesson, right? We're so busy doing things, and then before we know it, a month, 2 months, 3 months, a half a year has passed, and we're like, well, what have we done besides work in that time? Nobody ever crosses over and comes back and tells any psychic medium that they should have worked more. Most of the time, they say, I wish I would have enjoyed my time on Earth more. I wish I had done more fun things. Don't let that happen to you. Okay. Temperance, perfect balance, 10 of Pentacles, abundance. And for those of you, maybe you have already created what you actually need. So maybe you don't need to strive as much. Oh yeah, victory, Chariot, Cancer energy. And sometimes we forget that, oh, okay, well, I've got my 401k, my savings, and then Strength, Leo. You have Sagittarius, Leo, and Cancer all in your major arcanas. That we're so conditioned from childhood, or at least my generation, that we need to work. We need to save money. We need to get a 401k. We need to have an emergency fund. We need to, all these things of doing. The Sun and the Knight of Wands, going after it, Scorpios. All right, let's just, you have a lot of, I think you have 4 out of 6 major arcanas in this tarot portion. Okay, so building on, my beautiful Scorpios, that you need to take time out to have fun. This is Temperance. The perfect balance between light and dark, day and night, black and white, fire and ice. It's that perfect balance. Now, are some of you I don't have to ask the questions because Spirit is saying you are not balancing your life out with doing enough fun things, enough things that fill up your soul and your heart, things that make you happy. Now, that could just mean that you take 1 hour out of every day and do something that just gives you joy, just for the fun of it. Get a coloring book, color, I don't know, whatever it is for you, right? Sing, listen to music. Just tell yourself that I need to get balanced with this. Now, this is also the Sagittarius card. So Sagittarians are very adventurous. I know because I'm one. And Scorpio, you are my moon and Venus. So I feel very connected when I do Scorpio readings. So this is also about adding something to it to change it. So when you temper something, you're adding something to change the properties, okay? So remember that. When you add fun, bliss, joy into your soul, you're changing your whole frequency. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my gosh. And this 10 of Pentacles, what I was hearing when I saw this card was, you've got this already, right? You are comfortable. Now, obviously, this is a collective reading. This is not going to be for everyone. But you don't have to be rich in order to take time out to do fun things. There are plenty of things that don't cost any money to do that make you feel good, okay? But what they're showing me, what I'm feeling from this is, you need to stop striving so hard for whatever that is, that next goal. Like, let's say you got $500 in the bank and 15,000 in your 401k, but you're still like, well, I need more. I need to get more. I need to work more. You need to stop doing that, right? If you completely take the fun out of life, the joy out of life, all of that striving is not going to matter because your soul is going to be depleted. Thank you, Spirit. Scorpios. Oh my gosh. Okay. The Chariot. This is number 7, right? This is a victory. This is a bigger victory than the 6 of Wands. But the Chariot card comes with a conundrum because there are no reins pulling this chariot anywhere. This is silver and gold or pewter and bronze, whatever you want to call it. And she has to drive this chariot forward with her intuition, right? Her gut feeling. And this is another tie-in to this. What is your gut telling you? What do you really want to do? Do you just want to go out and have an ice cream cone? I mean, what is it that you want to do? Do you want to go back and drive back through your childhood hometown? Just anything, whatever it is that makes me feel good. That maybe that's why Spirit gave me. I love when I go back to my hometown and just drive around. It makes me feel good. I love the memories I have there. So when you have a victory, right? You have a choice to make. With this card, you have to choose which way you're going to go next. What are you going to do? So I love that it comes right after the 10 of Pentacles, realizing, okay, I'm comfortable. I've got enough that I can take some time and do what really makes me happy. That's what I'm feeling. Now, is that a traditional message for those cards? Not really, but I am an intuitive reader, so I have to, give it to you. I don't know why suddenly these things are not aimed quite the way they used to at the camera. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh, Lisa. Yeah, the foibles of being human, right? Then you have another major arcana, Strength. This is number 8. So you go from 7 to 8, right? Temperance, I forgot to say, is 14, which is a 5, which is change, which goes right along with Temperance. So here you have Strength, the Strength card, Leo energy. You have the big adventurous energy of Sagittarius and the big bold energy of Leo. You have the loving, nurturing energy of Cancer. You're putting all that together, fire and water, right? Fire and water energies coming. I mean, I'm thinking they're showing me the yin and yang of it, right? Two different sides of it. But this card, I'm going kind of off topic, sorry. So this is inner strength, right? This is the strength to know when not to say something. You're taming the lion here. You're taming your, like, let's say that you're at a job and you really want to take a day off and you don't feel like you're not giving yourself permission to do that. But you get to the point where you're going to just be like, oh, screw this, I quit. Don't get to that point. Okay. Make sure that you're filling up your soul. And you're taking the time that you need. I don't know why with this card they're giving me that message, but that's kind of what I'm hearing, is that you're holding things in, holding things in, holding things back, and then boom, it's going to come out in some kind of way. Like that. So we go from, now maybe you Scorpios have big Leo energy because you have the Leo card plus the Sun card, which is Leo's ruling star, right? So the Sun and Strength Leo. I really feel like either some of you have strong Leo placements or some of you have a strong Leo in your life. But the Sun card is about being content with what you have, even if it's not 100% what you want. This is what we were saying about having enough, right? Maybe you're not rich, but you've got enough to be comfortable. And the Sun card is just reiterating that to you, reiterating that message to you, that it's okay to be comfortable without meeting every single one of your goals at 100%, right? This is a card of happiness, of joy. The sun bursting forth, all the planets in the zodiac. It's like a card of floating within your meditation or lying on your bed and feeling so comfortable and just happy with a smile on your face. This is the card of contentment, happiness, right? I love it. I love it, Scorpios. And the last card out for you is the Knight of Wands. This is the fastest moving knight in the deck, and this is about action and passion. Wands are action and passion. So the last message that I'm hearing about this is go on and do something that you are passionate about. This whole message, I just can't believe how this has played out. It's really amazing. Scorpios, it really is. I'm just amazed at this. They can't say it any louder or any clearer, right? That you have a choice of what you're going to do, right? Temperance, Sagittarius, adventure, balance, balancing things. 10 of Pentacles, reminding you that you're comfortable. It's okay. The Chariot card, victory, right? Making a choice about moving on and what you're going to do. The Leo and Sun cards, don't let things get to the point. Like if you just haven't taken a day off in 6 months and things are building up and you're going to be unhappy, you need to go out and do some of those things that make you feel good. Take action. Have an adventure just for the hell of it, right? All right, now we're going to get this crystal card to see what the closing message is. Well, Scorpios, I hope that you have found something in this message that resonates with you, that means something to you. And I would love it if you haven't subscribed and you would subscribe. I would be so grateful to reach 900. And if you would drop an emoji or, a comment. Okay. Wow. Talking about adventure. This always looks to me like the earth. I know it's not the exact colors, but that's what it reminds me of. And it is the stone called Shattuckite. I have pulled this one other time before. There's lots of cards in here I've never pulled. Shattuckite. Shattuckite. Teacher. I have the divine wisdom of the universe within me, and I openly share it with the world. I have the divine wisdom of the universe within me, and I openly share it with the world. You are a teacher, Scorpio. So when you take the time to have fun, to laugh, to play, to show joy, you are showing your family, your friends, your coworkers. That's how you're teaching them, by example. Lead by example. Show everybody that yes, you can have a job and do things and accomplish things, but you need to balance that with fun. And maybe you go to work and bring in some sort of game or something to do. I don't know, a questionnaire about fun jobs people have had so you can get to know your coworkers. I don't know, something like that. But Scorpios, go out and be that teacher, right? Show everyone that we all need to have a little fun in our lives. Whoever it is that you need to teach that to, maybe you already know. All right, until next time, peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.